Hello, everybody, and welcome to Expansion Network. Yes, it's us. We are here. We are back after 1 week off. But lots of great things happening throughout that week that we, quote unquote, took off to take care of our business. And it was a great, massive week. We are so happy to see you again. To be honest, both Kasey and I were talking about you guys before the show, and we were saying, oh my God, have we not missed them big time? We have missed you a lot. And we here at the Expansion Network accelerating the consciousness of humanity every single day. And we couldn't wait to start the show today. This is a show number 90, 10 times 9 times 10. Incredible, this amount of shows that we have had already together. Answering your questions, because the Ask Julius Show is exactly for that. You ask questions, everything you wanted to know and you never dared to ask the Julius and their group of entities. And Kasey Wallace is actually channeling this group of entities and helping us and helping, most importantly, you to know those answers. Hi, Kasey, how are you?
Oh my gosh, so well, and just want to extend out and just stack on top of what Angel just said. Missed you guys so much. Was clear across the country last week, thinking of all of you on Sunday night. Very, very excited to be back here this week. Had an amazing 10 days, actually, and crazy, crazy stuff. And so happy to be back here. The show is truly a highlight for me every week. And I just love you guys all so much. And I hope everybody is doing beautifully and thriving tonight.
Absolutely, and we already have, look, everybody was so anxious to be back that everybody's already making comments. It's crazy. Actually, our production team was already telling us, hey, it's already like, it's still 30 minutes before the show starts, and we already have people chatting, and sending comments. So thank you so much for doing that. We have Angel Wings, Amanda. Hey, everyone, lots of love, light, and blessings to you all. Absolutely, right back at you. Amanda, great to have you here. And obviously, Hilda B. Hello, everybody. Love and light. Happy to be here. We are so happy too. And then we have XXX Acute Gaming. Hi, Kasey, Angel, and others. Absolutely. And then we have Karen Tackett. Hello, welcome back, Angel, Kasey, and Julius, and all. Absolutely. And Greg Nyman Jr., as usual. Hello, everyone. Love this amazing space. So much love. Absolutely. Great to have you here. You're always with us. Thank you so much. And our production team, exactly. Welcome, everyone. So nice to see you. Thank you for being here with us. Absolutely. And also, JC Daly, I was looking forward to these too. Absolutely. We couldn't wait. And then Sarah Air, hi from Minnesota. Look at that. They're freezing in Minnesota. Let me tell you, also in Texas, we are freezing. North Texas. Oh, my God. We're not used to anything under 32, and we were 26 this morning. Anyway, but you are so used to it in Minnesota, right? And Aileen as well. Great to have you here as well. And to your questions, obviously, as usual. Hello, everybody. A nice smile. We couldn't wait. And who else we have here? We have Lauren. Exactly. As we always say, it part of our extended production team. She's always supporting us. She's always with us, no matter what. And she's been obviously with us throughout this week as well. Great to have you. So many questions. Let me tackle those questions before they go down this chat. Oh my God. Hold on. All right. And then Emma, hello from Australia. Been looking forward to this. Absolutely. We've been looking forward to this too. Oh my God. All right. So let's start. Yes, I'm in South Texas. JC Daly says, and it's cold too. Okay. I didn't know it was cold too in South Texas. All right. So here, Louisiana VP is Louisiana here in the house. Absolutely. We can feel Louisiana's presence in the house. What a great day. January 19th, 2025 to have our show number 90. And we are back with our batteries fully recharged. Let's start with the first question that comes from Karen Tackett. My question is what in blazes is going on in California with the fires?
Well, the fires are set intentionally. We're pretty sure you probably all have figured that out by now, right? Same pattern, same MO as the Hawaii fires, as most of the fires that are taking place. So it's all about hiding evidence. It is also about punishment for those who speak out against the elites. Okay. And it's also about distraction. And it's always masters about money. Always about money. So that is the truth. So there's a whole lot going on right now. As you all know, there are a lot of different things that are trying their hardest to get launched and get conveyed right now. But it's also a continued aspect of the battle going on between the elites and those who are trying to shift the paradigm of the enslavement system that has been on this earthship for centuries. And so just always keep in mind that those patterns are done for money, for distraction, and for punishment. For money, distraction, and punishment. That's usually what is taking place. But also, it is about destruction on a lot of the child trafficking tunnels. A lot of those tunnels are under the homes in California, as you know.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next question. Oh, by the way, before going to the next question, I'm going to show a QR code, as you know. Look at that. Look at what a beautiful QR code. You see that? How to support the glandular systems, okay? So I'm just going to show it. I'm not going to tell you what this is about. You know, it's the special that we have for next week. How to support the glandular systems. Again, a great visual coming along with this QR code and this session. And obviously, there's going to be a QR code showing throughout the entire show about this session. And we will later on in the show explain what this 3-day workshop is going to be about. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. And now we're going to move to the small QR code that's going to be joining us throughout the session. And the next question is actually from Darlene. Does ivermectin contain heavy metals and poisons? It's considered a pharmaceutical?
No, it does not have heavy metals and poisons in it. In fact, it's quite what some would perceive to be a wonder drug. Pretty much cures any type of a virus and even any type of bacteria. It even goes into being able to cure cancer and different diseases. Okay, so it's a wonderful system. It's basically detoxification. It's basically massive detoxification is what it is. So it's amazing. It helps to pull pathogens out of the body. And it's an amazing clearing and cleaning system.
All right. Thank you so much. I apologize for these technical issues here right now. I don't know why this is showing here. And I don't know why this is showing at the bottom. So let me make sure I hide all those things. Because again, I wasn't me showing this. Hold on a second. All right. My apologies. Okay, so what is going on here? Hide. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going back to the main thing. I was getting ahead of myself with the glandular systems. Oh my God, how to support the glandular systems. My apologies. Let's continue. And we already talked about the ivermectin. And let's go with Sarah Eyre. And her question from Sarah is, will weather, including temps, become less extreme over the coming years?
If they stop manipulating the weather, yes. So it's all about weather manipulation, as you all know, and also the manipulation of timeline variations. So the Earthship is an incredibly balanced ecosystem. It's an incredibly balanced ecosystem. And before they started messing with the weather conditions, it was very much like a terrarium here on Terra or the Earthship. And the temperatures were very balanced. The food and the nutrients were very rich and balanced until they started poisoning the systems, until they started manipulating the weather. So if they stop doing that, the Earthship will balance herself very quickly. In fact, pretty much fully within a 5-year period, which is amazing if you had any idea how much she's being poisoned. So the Earthship does not need to be healed. She just needs to stop being messed with. She has an amazing rebound and an amazing immune system and an amazing ability to balance herself all the way down about 7 levels. So what's interesting is with the weather manipulation and the timeline shifting, there's about 7 layers into the Earthship that are also affected by that. So yes, we just said that there are many, many civilizations that live on the interior of the Earthship, not just the hollow center of the Earthship, but there are also layers of existence and realms between the core center of the Earthship and the exterior surface of the Earthship. And when they are messing with the weather conditions on the surface, it affects 7 layers deep on the Earthship. So we are hoping that they are finally going to stop doing that, and you're going to be amazed at how rich and full the Earthship can provide for everybody globally. No more famine anywhere, no more extremes that cause deprivation, that cause all kinds of pain and suffering for any of the sentient beings here on the Earthship.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then we go to the next question. We have so many questions. Incredible how fast our audience is asking questions. All right. So the next one is from Sarah JC Daly. Excuse me. Is taurine good and safe?
It can be. It can be. So with just about anything that you're going to put into your body, masters, it's always smart to do any type of testing and make sure that number one, your body needs it, but also that it wants it or that it will work in balance for it. But we could tell you that, vitamin A is good for one person and may not be for another. So if you're asking us if it's overtly harmful to the body, we would say no. But we would also say it is always beneficial for you to know your body well enough to see or feel if something works well for you. Some of the pendulum testing can be a great way to do it, but it's always really, really great to just try things, on a small scale and really get in alignment with how it affects your body.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next question comes from Lauren. Can you explain how we can master Qi, the movement of objects?
Telekinesis. So telekinesis. So master, it is all about you understanding that you are the energy of everything and you are moving yourself. That's basically how it works. You have a block to this knowing. You just don't believe it's true. You have bought into the interactive holographic projection that you have created for your own self, and you have fallen deep into the slumber of experiencing that things are separate from you. Once you raise your consciousness and you come back to the full knowing that you are everything around you, it is no more difficult to move anything away from your physical body than it is to move any part of your body. So it is a huge format of acceptance and truth and projection of energy frequency, and also, master, with agreement. So it also comes with politeness and an agreement to ask something to collaborate and cooperate with you as you in the never-ending expansive expression and knowing that you are the all.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next question comes from Hilda B. If I understood correctly, being in water helps clear energy blockages and low consciousness perspectives. Thus, wearing a wetsuit for cold water swimming negates the clearing effects.
Does. It negates it. It absolutely does. So what's really interesting, Masters, is we hope that everybody is in for so many massive changes here on the Earthship, and that they will literally be doing away with rubber and petroleum and plastics and nylons when it comes to wearing them close to your body. Number one, it literally prevents your body from being able to ground itself. Literally. This goes all the way to the rubber soles on shoes and the plastic aspect. So, water is a wonderful grounding component. It's a wonderful grounding component. So that has a lot to do with stabilizing you, clearing you, and assisting you to raise your frequency. But the rubber in a wetsuit blocks your grounding and blocks almost all of the energetic benefits from water.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next question from XXX Acute Gaming. Question: we are aware of the matrix. What will we perceive when expanding beyond the veil?
That you are creating the veil, Master. So the matrix is a suggestion that is happening to you by someone or something, or a type of computer program. It still does not represent that you are the source energy that is all of it. So what you are going to understand by raising your consciousness is that you will remove all of your limitations of programming. That's what's going to take place. So even though we do support that The Matrix was a type of a documentary, informative of what we want to call a cylinder effect of a reality, once you grow your consciousness and come back to full unity consciousness perspective, you would dissolve and remove any limitations that you've ever stood in your own way of knowing yourself as source.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now today, actually, before continuing, I wanted just to give a shout out to JC Day Lee, because she was so early in the show. We were anxious here at the production team. We were really anxious for today's show, like to start it. But JC Daly was already posting questions and comments, and we have to honor that. And for that reason, I'm going to read aloud one of the first questions that she was asking that I couldn't capture myself when we went live. Okay, so again, thank you so much, Texas Mate. When I hear a message in my head, warning of danger, is that an angel or my spirit guide? I would like to address them by name. What is my guide's name?
So, Master, it depends on how you see things, okay? And the ultimate level of consciousness of truth, there's only one of us here, and that is the truth. So we will tell you the ultimate truth is that every aspect is you, is you. That is the unity consciousness perspective. When you are seated in a position of lower consciousness and you perceive yourself as separate and singular, then you will reduce it down to either an angel or a guide or some type of master sitting outside of yourself. Okay. And we would tell you that you are getting constant downloads, even on a singular or separate low consciousness perspective. You do not have any one that is speaking to you. You receive messages from all kinds of variations of fractals of your own self. And then if you want to go to the highest version of consciousness and the highest knowing of truth, it's just another frequency occurrence of your own perspective of wisdom of source. So that's the way we are going to tell you. It is not a singular answer for you. It is broad and vast as your perspectives can go. That is the truth. And that's what we will say.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm counting more than 15 questions already on our pipeline. Incredible. Thank you so much to you all. And by the way, JC, also thank you so much for retyping those questions in the live chat. All right, so the next question is from We Are All in This Together. Nice to see you again as usual. It's amazing, we've been 2 weeks gone from the show, and everybody's so ready with so many questions, and that is her question. Are the fires in Maui in California part of the 2028 agenda of smart cities and the Olympics for LA?
Well, that's a good question. We will say that that can be taken in account, but that is not solely what they are for. We answered the question of what we perceive the fires are about very first thing at the opening of the show. So we would suggest you go back and listen to that. But we do love your perspective, Master. And it is a truth that things are projected far ahead than what most people would perceive. We're going to put out there that we don't believe they're going to be having the Olympics by 2028.
Thank you so much. The next question is from Tara. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for being here. We love to see you here again. I saw a video where someone made a small fire extinguisher using sound, a bass tone frequency, and was able to extinguish a small fire. Is there a way to extinguish fires on a large scale this way? Thank you.
Yeah, so Master, everything's frequency. So everything's frequency. That's a truth. Okay. So sound waves can be used at different tonalities and different tones, tonalities, and even different what do we want to say? Levels of penetration. So laser is also types of sound frequency. Believe it or not, all frequencies have a sound to them. They have a sound to them. That is the truth. So they generally have light and sound to them. So yes, just like they can start fires with sound or laser, they certainly can do what is called a cold fusion application with sound, music, and a directed thought intention.
Excellent. Thank you so much. The next question comes from Yesenia Lopez. What about the fog that is being seen in different parts of the world?
It's mostly just your weather manipulation, Masters. That's what's taking place. Lots of weather manipulation.
All right, fair enough. Next question from VP. Please speak on surrendering in meditation. How do you know you have surrendered? Thank you.
So we would say, Master, that we believe what you are asking us is how to get away from what most would call the monkey mind or the chattering altered ego state of your mind, okay? Distraction or distraction thoughts. So we think that you are asking us how to surrender the monkey mind or the altered ego. And we would say that it is a position of absolute peace and calm and sitting in the now, which has everything to do with no preoccupation of fear, no preoccupation of agenda or requirement or measurements of judgment during the process. It is all about positioning yourself in the now. We think that's what you are asking us, and we would support that that's mostly what the practice of meditation is all about.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And now it's minute 23, almost 24 of the show. We are going to explain what this incredible 3-day workshop is going to be about. And now, yes, it's time to show this, and we are going to be on the side. And how to support the glandular system. So what is the glandular system, and why do we need to support it, Kasey? Yeah. Everybody's wondering.
Yeah. So your body functions on hormones and glandular flow. Amazing stuff. More than anything else. And efficiency of your glandular flow, which includes your sacrum fluid, is the most amazing form of quantum energy and plasma energy carried through the body. And your glandular systems are massively disrupted. And they also, the effectiveness and the efficiency of the flow from your glands also assists in leveling up your levels of consciousness because they help open up the activation in the brain. Because as you know, the pineal gland and the pituitary gland are a massive part of your glandular system. So by getting everything online, activated and flowing in synchronicity with each other, it does extraordinary things for the physical body, including anti-aging, including all kinds of forms of healing, including out-of-body experiences, including downloads, and activating dormant parts of the brain. So we're going to be talking about those things in this course. You get to listen to 2 hour long, approximately hour long, mostly we go over a little bit, lectures on this topic. We're going to tell you about the systems, some of the benefits about the systems, and give you also suggestions and applications that you can do to get them activated and balanced and working with each other, and also to ramp them up, So we're going to take you through that discussion and also some of the activations and some of the practices that you can do to support the glandular system. In the third module, you get to ask questions. So all of our courses and classes are interactive. They're interactive when they're live. They are interactive. So you get the opportunity to ask questions. The only thing that we ask is that your questions be relevant to the subject matter of the class when the class is taking place. That's basically the only rule that we ask to follow. And it's going to be packed, just packed with all kinds of information. You know, this year we are really focusing not only on elevating the information that we are providing for you, masters, but to continue to make it applicable for you. Applicable, very, very applicable for the third dimensional life that you are living, for the embodied humanoid perspective that you are carrying for yourself, and the massive, massive need for health and wellness of your physical costumes to assist you in coming to alignment with your highest version of consciousness. They are not separate from each other. They are not. And we understand that you have been severely programmed, and we also witness and understand that you have been severely poisoned to shut these systems down, which keeps your brain small and really keeps you ill and not thriving and not well within your frequency systems. And it also comes into play with the activation of your 7 energy frequency bodies. So we're going to be talking about that in the course as well. Please join us. It's going to be so informative for you. All of you are wanting to find ways to level up yourselves along your conscious journey, and you cannot exclude the 3 systems that you are choosing to participate in to know yourself as source through the physical, which is body, mind, and spirit.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We already have the audience excited. I'm very excited for the glandular system class. Absolutely. We are indeed. All right. So let's continue with the questions. We have so many questions for today. We have another. Let's ask this another question. Hold on a second. Elizabeth Wall. Hi, Julius. Why some people without any work experience open third eye and other not? I work on it for very long and sometimes think that will not happen in this lifetime for me. Any advice?
A lot of it has to do with toxins, master, and calcification. It really does. A lot of it has to do with physical calcification of your pineal gland. So your pineal gland is directly related to what you're calling your third eye component, So it's not actually a location, that's crusted over in the middle of your forehead or between your eyes. It all has to do with intuitive nature. So it is your insight. It's called a third eye because it's insightful rather than exterior sightful like your other 2 eyes. So we want you to understand what third eye means. Third eye means intuitive insight rather than exterior sight of your other 2 ocular cavities. And everybody has their own intuitive nature. It more than likely, master, that you are denying it in many, many, many ways. And you may not simply be recognizing the way that your inner systems or your soul conveys and communicates to you. It is all about quieting the mind. It is all about going into the safe space and trusting yourself. But to be clear, intuitive aspects are opened up and released in the 2nd level of consciousness, which is not a high level of consciousness state. So do not make the mistake that just because somebody claims to be intuitive, which they could be faking it a lot because there's a lot of copycats out there right now. Did we say that loud enough? There's a lot of copycats out there that have very little intuitive nature. They've just been in good practice of fooling many people. But it does not mean, even if it was genuine, that they are of high consciousness. Low consciousness beings also have activated intuitive nature for survival instincts. So please make sure, Master, that you are not gauging somebody's level of consciousness on their overt exterior intuitive demonstrations.
All right, thank you so much. The next question comes from, and nice to have you here, Jedi Junebug. Thank you for being here. There is a message given from a Christian prophet, Brandon Biggs, and from remote viewers that there may be an explosive event that is to disrupt what Trump will be doing. Do
He's
you
protected.
see?
We're
Do
not
you
sure.
see this?
So, Master, you have to understand many, many things. Trump is not out here. He's not even on the third dimensional realm. Every single embodiment that you are seeing is a stand-in, a look-alike, and possibly a clone. Okay? To be clear. To be clear. Okay? So, and those embodied beings are highly protected, and many of them are only holographic projections. Did we just say that? Yes, we did. Okay. So if you are asking us if there's something explosive that's going to happen on Inauguration Day, which for most people is coming, very quickly, we would say most of that is very handled and very thwarted. But we will tell you there's going to be a massive timeline push tonight, massive timeline push to take this into another timeline. So we want everybody grounding themselves. Jasher, if you're out there, people who are at the inauguration, ground, so that they can, they're pointing the Hadron Colliders, trying to create a timeline shift. So that's probably what you are hearing about explosive. If you are talking about the major shiftings and revelations and revealments that are going to come during this, what may be an administration period for which it will appear that Donald Trump is the lead in, and over this period of time, how much is going to take place, and you're describing that as explosive, then we could say, yeah, we hope that's true. We truly hope that's true. If you believe that massive shift is metaphorically explosive, then we would agree with you on that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. The next question is going to be, actually, I have to ask this question because it's also time sensitive. Thank you so much, JC, for JC Daly, for asking it. Tomorrow is my narcissist father's birthday, and I already feel like the right thing to do is continue to ignore him. But I'm wondering if it would hurt to say happy birthday. I don't really want to.
Well, Master, we don't understand your question about would it hurt? Would it hurt what? Would it hurt what? Is it going to hurt the fact that he's a narcissist? No, narcissist is the worst aspect, no matter what you do. Is it going to hurt you to say happy birthday? That's up to you, Master. Okay? We're not sure what do you mean by is it going to hurt? Is it going to hurt what? Okay? Is it going to hurt your relationship? Well, narcissists hate you no matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you give them a celebration likened to the 4th of July or you ignore them, they hate you anyway. So if you feel it makes you feel good as a sovereign being, as a compassionate being, as an empathetic being, and as a considerate being, to wish him happy birthday, you will always act upon what is demonstrative of who you are being, Master, and not worry about anything that the narcissist perceives, because they only perceive fear.
All right, fair enough. And everybody's saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely, we are here for you. And the next question from Pura Vida Wahine. Pura vida. Exactly. That's a great expression coming from Costa Rica. Is diluted borax water good to clear the pineal gland? Thank you.
Hmm.
Borax water.
Hmm. It could be. It could be, Master, but we are going to support that chlorine dioxide is the best way to clear it, just oxygen. So breath work, hyperbaric chamber, and liquid oxygen is the best and safest way to clear the pineal gland.
Awesome. Thank you so much. The next question comes from, let me see, Love Light Lauren. What known angels are of high consciousness or without ego?
So this is a great question because we think, Master, you don't have the right perception of what an angel is. How about that? So, without making this whole show about that subject matter, we're going to tell you this. Angels have not been human yet. They have not been human yet. They are deciding whether they're going to descend down to the physical and go through amnesia in order to grow and raise their consciousness through the physical. So, angels, in our perception, are not of high consciousness relevant to your experience because they have not experienced the risk of an altered ego and broken the barriers of letting go of the altered ego, which exponentially raises their consciousness. They're very much like children. They're very much like naive, inexperienced children. That's what we will tell you. We are going to support that you have been massively misinformed as to a position or a type of a being that an angel is. They are very inexperienced in what it is to be physical. Guides have been physical and worked their way through different forms and can still be holding on to different levels of consciousness when they're embodied or non-embodied or non-physical. So we're not sure how to answer your question. We would not say that angels are necessarily of high consciousness because they have not even tested or grown their consciousness yet through limitation. But they are in a very, very calm state and mostly are in quite a lot of loving, encouraging perspective. But we would call them inexperienced to what humans are designed to go through and what the warriors of the souls that become embodied beings are going through as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And I'm just posting the appreciation comments from all of our audience and someone who is new to the show, Adrienne. Adrienne, I'm new to this channel. I'm not sure what questions I can ask, so let me answer that if I may. You can ask actually any question you would like to ask. As you have heard today, there's all sorts of different questions, and we are happy to help you. And both Kasey and Julius are super happy to help you with those questions. So, but I would like information on how to heal my 33-year-old son from anxiety and brain fog due to autism. Thanks.
So, Master, your son has autism. Autism is a vaccine injury. So it's 100% activated through vaccines. He has metal in his brain. So you cannot heal that, but it can be detoxified and it can come into a space of far less autistic response of the brain, but it is a vaccine injury. And so massive detoxification needs to take place. That's what we will tell you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Adrienne. Again, whatever you would like to ask, we are here for you. Let me ask a question, which is an offline question from Carl Coberty. Julius, the big entertainment company whose logo is a mouse, we wonder which one it is, are they trafficking women and children above or below ground in their California parks and Florida parks?
Yes, Master. You know the answer to that question is yes.
If
Absolutely.
so,
100%.
awesome. If so, What can you tell us? How does it get exposed and resolved?
It won't get resolved, Master. So, what needs to take place is a complete teardown of that corporation. That corporation could be uh, um, somebody else could take it over. Somebody else could take it over and start fresh and new with the design frame. But you have to understand this: it reached its popularity and its financial colossal state through trafficking, not through being amusement parks, not through being entertainment systems. So that's the truth. That's where they make their money, even though it may seem that the parks make a whole lot of money and that their cruise lines make a whole lot of money and that their movies make a whole lot of money. They make their money in the nefarious way. So for anybody to take over that type of a corporation and clean it up, they're not going to make the money that that corporation does now. And whether somebody wants to do that or not is yet to be seen. It's yet to be seen. So do you remember back in the 80s when that corporation almost went bankrupt because the check and balance system of finances is out of balance. So there is no cleaning up as far as what it could make and thrive on the financial system. It would have to be backed way down. And anybody who wants to take it over right now doesn't want to eat crap on their investment. So we're going to say it needs to be shut down. It needs to be shut down. And then other people can come along and reestablish new forms of clean and clear things. But the corporation also is involved in massive programming to make people like yourself, Master, addicted to continuing to support the system. And that's a big problem as well.
All right, thank you so much. Now another offline question from Marzina. Exercise program known as the 5 Tibetan rites is said to have rejuvenating effects on the body. What is Julius' perspective?
Master, rejuvenating effects on the body is a whole wellness system, okay? And it starts mostly with your level of consciousness. That is the truth. Your level of consciousness measures the percentage for which you have fear-based thoughts against love-based thoughts. Fear is an erosive frequency. And it doesn't matter what you put in your body. It doesn't matter how you move your body. It doesn't matter how many hours a day you spend at the gym or in any type of an exercise system. If you are not changing your consciousness, you're just going to be fit while your body erodes. So we're going to support that it's all about your consciousness. That's what suspends the aging process or eliminates the aging processes for you. In that level of consciousness, you will care very intently for your physical body, your spiritual body, your energetic body, and things like that. So they go hand in hand. They're kind of like synonyms. But any type of a fitness program or nutrition program or meditation program or any type of a discipline is nothing, Master, without you growing your consciousness and moving away from fear-based thoughts and perspectives.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And by the way, remember, there's going to be this 3-day workshop, and we talked about rejuvenation, about the glandular systems. Remember, the glandular systems, this is the incredible, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? This is the incredible 3-day workshop that's going to happen this week, the 21st, 22nd, and 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have this, how to support the glandular system. And actually one of the effects is rejuvenation. So I just wanted to remind everybody of this in case you didn't know. And I'm going to leave this QR code here for a while so that you can scan it and you can really know how to get into the workshop before we finish the show today. Let me ask another question that comes from Maria, our friend Maria from Vienna. Yes, in Austria. Since 2020, orcas, what they call the killer whales, right, have started attacking sailboats. This behavior is completely new and poses a mystery. I think it mainly occurs off Gibraltar. So Gibraltar is this strait which is between Europe and Africa. For those that are not familiar with Gibraltar, Julius, do you have any idea why the orcas do this? Thank you so much, and love to you all.
Yeah, they're experimenting with sonar frequencies and manipulating their behavior just like they're doing to all of you guys. And that is a truth, master.
Oh my God! All right, so fair enough. Excellent. Let's go to the next question. Oh my God, there's so many questions. I've never gained weight like that before. Okay, so she has a question. Sorry, that was the follow-up comment from JC. All right, so JC Daily. 1 second. She has so many questions. Hold on a second. All right, all right, all right, all right. I got one injection, 1996, and gained 25 pounds less a year. So I think they injected fat cells. I never gained weight like that before. That was a comment. So to another comment from XXOQ. Let me post this so everybody can see this. So that was a comment. 24 watching, only 10 likes. Help, Kasey. What is this? By hitting the like button. Oh, okay. So these people are trying to. All right. So I guess what they're trying to do then. Okay. So sorry about that. So let's continue with this question because she has a question, JC, about weight. Hold on. This is the one. All right. So I had 4 people holding me down and 7 to force this thing. Well, you see this here, so I don't have to say it because if I say it, then we might be blocked on me. I had amnesia for 2 years. I am a lot better, but it changed my brain. Any comments?
Metal in your brains. So
Okay.
most of the vaccines have mercury and metals in them, heavy metals, causing brain fog, causing amnesia, causing dementia, causing Alzheimer's and things like that. So it's metals in your brain, master. Do a metal detox for yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, XXO Cute Gaming, for helping us interact, have the people, have the audience interact with us. We have several social media outlets connected to our broadcast every single week. And actually, now that he's mentioning that, if anybody would like to connect their own social media outlets, we definitely would like and would be open to connecting those as well. Anything to spread the world. As you know, here in Expansion Network, we are accelerating the consciousness of humanity every single day. Although you don't see me, I know that you don't see me. So basically, every single show, I become a little bit smaller so that we have the main screen for Kasey. And now a cat. What is that cat? What's the name of that cat?
This is Seymour, and Seymour has reunited with me from my property in Utah. I have been away from Seymour for a year, and it through an extraordinary branch of resources of friends, I have been reunited, and this cat has found his way home to me. So I'm very, very excited. He's getting integrated into my home with my other 2 gray kitties. I think a lot of you have seen some of the gray kitties here on the screen. And so this is Seymour. He's very, very precious to me, precious to my heart. And he's a beautiful, beautiful boy. Here he is. Hold on just really quick. Let me just lift him up. He's been shaved. I'm just going to give everybody, he looks really funny because he was so matted. But here's Seymour.
Hey, Seymour, how are you?
He's got good boots on, doesn't he? So
Look at
that's my
that.
beautiful Seymour.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's continue with the questions. All right. So the next question comes from Love Light Lauren. Is Bashar a psyop? One of his more recent messages really didn't sit right with me.
What I will tell you is Bashar has never been human. That's what I will tell you. Bashar as a being can and does have some encouraging words and some enlightened truth, but that being has never been embodied as a humanoid. What we can tell you for sure is also this: there is more than one person who channels Bashar. And that is something to take in consideration because the channel that is channeling Bashar could definitely have an agenda. without mentioning any names, we are just simply going to say that Bashar is a being that has not been human, and there is more than one embodied human being that channels Bashar. So if you are in question or in doubt over the relevancy of the message, you may want to look at the channel themselves.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Again, today is one of those days, let me make a confession publicly, which is extremely difficult to choose the questions that we really want to ask Julius. We have so many, and there are so many which are time sensitive. So it's just crazy. But obviously, we love you, and we will keep all those questions. And we thank you for asking them. And this question is absolutely amazing, Daylene. Thank you so much for asking this question. Is the timeline shift tonight happening globally? Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes. And so there are targeted areas for it, but it is a global timeline shift. So everybody ground yourselves. Everybody send out love and light. Everybody get in joy, and absolutely everybody say, we do not comply. We do not comply. We are sovereign beings, and we choose the right and the light and the aspect and the extraordinary of our creative thought, existence, and experience as embodied beings.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you, Daylene, for the question. Look at that. Incredible question. Okay, so let me see. Joanne B. Hello from Australia. I have such a great community in Australia. Oh my God. Should we not organize an event in Australia to gather with all our incredible friends? We have incredible friends that have been with us forever, have we not, Kasey?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. We are so blessed, so blessed, and more than anything, having so much fun. Right? Having so much fun.
Absolutely. Let's continue. Joanne B. Hello from Australia. I wasn't wondering if there will be any relief in aged care. The government want to take more and more money from our seniors to the degree that very few will get an inheritance.
So your economic systems are being completely reconstructed, and we hope that they're going to be presented globally here very, very soon. That's what we will tell you, that there is a very, very strong intention for Nasara Jasara to be released, and that's going to provide all of the aged care that you could ever possibly imagine.
All right, fair enough. Another question, this one from Greg Nyman Jr. Julius, are we going to shift back to the Julian calendar anytime soon?
It is the intention of the Trump administration to introduce back to the Julian calendar aspects. If this administration is going to play out the illusion that it is an administration without divulging the truth that it is a republic immediately, it could take up to a 3-year period into this administration to fully start to initiate the Julian calendar initiative. Having said that, if they're going to embark on a republic presentation and continue to divulge and reveal many, many, many of the different aspects, they're going to totally change the calendar system. They're going to totally change the holiday system, and they're going to totally change the way that they construct a 24-hour day period. That's not something that we're in charge of. That has a lot to do with Barron, actually. And we're hopeful that they are going to introduce that, and that would take place within a 1.5 years period of time.
All right, thank you. And that was the last question of the show. I mean, we regret to say that, but we have so many. But at the same time, you try to keep it always under 1 hour so that then we can do so many more things with it. And by the way, our Angel Wings Amanda friend is immediately saying, yes, come to Cairns. Absolutely, we will be delighted to go there. Absolutely, thank you so much. And then also XXOQ Gaming says, regarding the timeline shift message, thank you. Absolutely. And Joanne B is saying, thank you as well. And Joan Schwartz is saying, onward and upward. Happy days ahead. Thank you both. Absolutely, we love you back too. All right, so it was incredible. I think that we have I don't know how many questions. I'd rather not say how many, but anyway, we love you guys. It's incredible to be with you on a Sunday. I have to tell you that again, because I think that both KCI and also Julius. I think that we all perceive this incredible energy on Sundays. And also there's this ingredient that we had, that we really wanted to be here with so many things happening. So thank you again for being so patient with us and showing up, even if we miss a week. All right. Obviously, we always are going to make sure that we don't miss any more weeks. Still, please remember to scan this QR code. It's for the how to activate those glandular systems in our body, and among other things, rejuvenate this 3-day workshop, the 21st, 22nd, and 24th of January at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reach out to our support team, support@channelingjulius.com, support@channelingjulius.com, this incredible team that is always with us. And we never miss any of your questions. It has been an amazing show. Thank you so much, everybody. Kasey, some final words. Let me make myself a little bit larger. Here I am.
Sending so much love to all of you. So much love to all of you. And stay warm out there, right? We got this cold, crazy system going on. Everybody sends so much positive energy out there. Wonderful things are on their way. They've already started. And we'll see all of you on this platform in another week. Please visit the website, channelingjulius.com. Check out everything that we've got going on. Right, Angel?
Absolutely. We have so many things going on. Channelingjulius.com. This incredible website in which we keep on gathering this incredible information alongside all the specials, because every single week we have a special, believe it or not. And it's different to the previous one most of the time. So thank you so much. People keep on scanning the QR code. Thank you so much for doing that. And again, it was our pleasure to be back on a Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kasey, thank you so much. Channeling Julius and your group of entities, thank you so much. And you guys for your extraordinary questions, and they keep on adding comments. And Greg says, thank you. And thank you for answering, JC Daly. Absolutely. We keep all your questions. And Angel Wings, Amanda, amazing as usual. Light and love to you all. Adrienne, indeed. And then thank you for answering all the questions. Absolutely, anytime. We try to do our best. And again, if you ever feel that we have not seen your question, feel free to repost it or send it by email to support@channelingjulius.com. Again, we love you dearly. Thank you for being with us. It's been our pleasure. See you next Sunday. Okay, it's going to be January 26th of 2025. It's going to be a roller coaster this week, is it not, Kasey?
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, right? Let's get in it. Right?
Absolutely. Keep them coming. Come on. All right. We love you guys. We are super excited here and passionate about you, the show, and what's going on in this earthship. We love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.